I am Goddess Green, and today I am going to be talking about empaths. Yes, empaths. You might have been hearing this word a lot in the spiritual circle. You might have been seeing it on YouTube and in different vlogs. And I'm going to speak about what an empath is in this post. So an empath is a person that is more in tune with the feelings of others in their surroundings. They're more aware of how other people are feeling, how other people are vibrating. They're more aware of how other people are using their energy. They're more aware of other people's frequency, and they're not really in tune with themselves. They're more in tune with others. So you can see just having an empathic vibration and having an empathic mindset manifests. It manifests in you smiling constantly whenever someone is in your presence. You don't take time to actually even pay attention to what it is they want to say, what it is they want, who they are. Your instinctive reaction to people is to instantly please. So you smile, or your voice becomes like this, hi, and you're always so chirpy and eager and always giving people the appropriate responses, and you're always the cheerleader for everyone. You're always in support of everyone. You're always present and available to everyone because you want to be a good friend. You want to be a good girlfriend. You want to be a good lover. You want to be a good employee. So you're always there. It's almost like you're a martyr. Anyway, you're very self-sacrificial. You're sacrificial with your energy. You're sacrificial with your focus. You're sacrificial with your life. You sacrifice and sacrifice. And then you resent. You resent these people for not being interested in you. You resent them for not making time for you. You resent them for not listening, for not paying attention. Meanwhile, you go into this unspoken contract with them that if I am present for you, if I am available to you, if I am listening to you attentively and never sharing anything of mine, if I am always here for you, if I just allow you to do as you please, to come and go without saying my desires, my interests, my passions, who I am, what I want, where I'm going, if I do all these things, you would understand subliminally somewhere in your mind that you are to do the same for me when I come asking for it, which is whenever. Which is the pattern of the empath, is to do all these self-sacrificial things, to keep doing it, to keep doing it, to keep doing it. And then when there's a buildup, then they explode from resentment. If you find that when you are home by yourself, when you're alone, you get out of bed and your first thoughts throughout the day is what people would think about the time of day that you woke up, what people would think about the condition of your home, what people will have to say about the way you're doing things. If it's almost like you hear like a critic and a judge constantly next to you, processing, analyzing every single thing you're doing. You're an empath. You're an empath because you have tuned your frequency to the vibration of others. Your assumed vibration of others. Your assumed perception of what other people are thinking and feeling when it comes to you. So you mold your behavior, you mold your thoughts, you mold your life, you mold your actions, you mold your desires to fit what you believe other people want to see and what you believe will please others. And you've practiced this habit for so long, you've practiced it and you've practiced it, and you don't even know how you are feeling anymore. You don't even know what you desire anymore. You don't even know what you want to share anymore. You don't know who you are. You're so lost in others. Now, a part of this also comes from a deep down underlying insecurity and a need to feel validated by others because there is a loss of self. So you're looking for yourself through the eyes of others. You need other people to validate you and validate your experience, your existence, so you sacrifice yourself for them. So that they can say that you're a good person. They can say you're an amazing person. You're a great friend. You're a great listener. You're an amazing person to hang out with. You're an amazing person to go places with. So you have this good feeling. You get this euphoric feeling when people say those things about you, because you feel validated. You feel amazing. You feel like your existence serves a purpose, which is other people. Now, when you have completely lost your own sense of self and you can only find yourself in others, in their words, in their description of you, in their point of view of you, in how they are feeling, in their thoughts, their emotion, their vibration, that's only when you feel like you're alive. That's only when you feel like you exist. That's only when you feel like you can validate yourself. Then you're an empath. You've completely lost your identity in the eyes of others and you're not even aware of it. If whenever you're describing your friends or whenever you're thinking about your friends, you think about how imbalanced the relationship is, how one person gets to do this and experience this and they never call you to see how you're doing and to share and to talk. And you're thinking about the person you're dating and how it's the same way with the person you're dating. Meanwhile, you listen to them all the time. You're very supportive. You're an amazing lover. You're a great person. You're all these things. But they don't have that interest and passion when it comes to you. Because you intentionally sacrificed yourself. You haven't given them anything to be interested and passionate about. Because you're not even passionate and interested in yourself. You're not. So you're sacrificing yourself to people with the expectation for something big in return. And half the time you don't even know what that big thing is, so they don't even know what to give to you. And 90% of the time, you're not even sure what to ask people for in return, because you've just practiced the habit of not really giving yourself what it is that you want, asking and receiving what it is that you need for yourself. You've just become so in tune in your perception of others. You wake up, you get dressed, the clothes that you put on, are you putting them on because you think this is going to fit what the world sees you as, or what you think the world sees you as? Or do these clothes serve a function that please you? Do these clothes make you feel good? Or is it for the world? Is it for for others, for people to compliment on and say nice things and for you to look wonderful? Meanwhile, you're uncomfortable, you're stressing, you're unhappy. But the world says you look fantastic, so that must be good, right? You're an empath. If all your friends are calling you and dumping all their negative shit or their drama or their stories on you, and you sit there and you just listen and listen and listen, people come to you to dump. They come, they dump, they go. They come again, they dump, they go. And you just sit there and you just take it. You take and you take people's shit. And then when you're fed up, it's so much shit. You're trying to find your own thoughts and your own feelings in the middle of all of other people's shit. You're an empath. You've allowed people to dump all their energy and all their shit on you, and you've just developed a habit of absorbing it. People say horrible things to you, and you take it because you want to be a good person. You want to be the better person. You want to be the bigger person. So you allow people to put on their negativity on you, their negativity in words, their negativity in insults, negativity in judgments, negativity in criticism. You allow it. You don't send it back. Because you want to be a good person. You want to be a spiritual person. You want to be a holy person. You want to do what's right. You want to do what's just. I'm not saying to go around hurting people, insulting people, dissing people. I am saying that the empaths out there understand exactly what it is I'm talking about. And people that are empowered and are not playing the role of victim in life do not have a desire to go around insulting, hurting people and condemning people because they already feel empowered. It's people that feel like they have lost their power that feel the need to do these things. So sometimes this can happen to empaths down the road when they just feel like they just keep sacrificing their energy for others and they can't seem to sense which energy is theirs, which thought is theirs, which desire is theirs, who they are. Their minds are filled with the thoughts, desires, opinions, perceptions of the world. They're trying to find themselves in there. They go to sleep at night. They're thinking about what everyone else is talking about, what their friends have told them today, what's going on in their friends' lives, how they're giving advice to all their negative friends that come to dump on them. That's what their life has become about. But they don't realize that they're caught in a cycle of other people's lives and living for other people and taking action secretly, hoping that everyone else will see what they're doing and somehow validate them again. So it has many levels to it, many levels to it, many levels to it, many levels. And it's also a beautiful thing. It's also a beautiful thing because it's a choice. We are powerful creators, and it's a choice, and you can choose to come out of this, and you can choose to empower yourself, and you can choose to live your life passionately and for yourself without fear, guilt, shame, worry. You're already complete. You're whole. You don't need to absorb other people's energy. You have yours. Own your own energy. Connect to it. Find the true you. Find your true light. Find your inner light and let that shine. Let it exude without fear, worry, doubt, or hesitation, because you are perfection. I love my beautiful empaths out there. And most likely, if you are watching this, you probably are an empath. And my next video is going to be about the underlying reasons for having the vibration of an empath. And the one after that is going to be how to move yourself from an empath or victim to a powerful creator. I love you, and I am Goddess Green. Namaste.